Thank you for making us your choice this evening. Our sign language interpreter is Susan Thuku. Karibu. Kenya and Slovenia have committed to partnering to strengthen economic and development cooperation, climate change, mitigation, and regional peace and security. President William Ruto and his Slovenian counterpart, Natasa Musar, at State House Nairobi on Saturday said there is a need to bring long-lasting peace to the Horn of Africa and the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. President Musar, who becomes the first Slovenian head of state to visit Kenya, will be the guest of honor at the Madaraka Day celebrations in Homa Bay on Sunday. Giverson Maina reports.
President William Ruto on Saturday hosted his Slovenian counterpart, President Natasa Musar, at State House Nairobi for bilateral talks. This marks the first ever visit by a Slovenian sitting president to Kenya, 21 years after the establishment of diplomatic ties between the two nations in 2004. As expected in a state visit, she inspected a guard of honor before receiving a 24-gun salute. The two heads of state led their delegations in about an hour-long bilateral talks that culminated in the signing of various bilateral agreements, including a memorandum of understanding on political consultation.
To provide institutional support of our growing partnership, we have signed a memorandum of understanding on political consultations, which will establish a framework for regular diplomatic dialogue and consultations on bilateral, regional, and global issues of mutual interest.
President Ruto inviting Slovenia to partner with Kenya in matters regional stability, singling out an unending conflict in Sudan and South Sudan, where thousands of lives have been lost.
I did also bring to Madam President's attention that the real big problem that we have is in the Sudan, where war rages unabated. There are two generals that have no regard for human life, and the war in Sudan is heading towards carnage, and it is already in the realm of a human catastrophe, and that all levers need to be pulled regionally and globally to stop the carnage, the human suffering, and the tragedy that is unfolding in the Sudan.
We both believe in multilateralism. You know, the world is having a lot of problems nowadays, and believing in United Nations and international law and humanitarian law, this is something very close to my heart, and I know it's very close to the heart of your president as well.
He also reiterated Kenya's commitment to deepening strategic partnership with Slovenia to advance shared interest in sustainable development, climate change mitigation, peace and prosperity. The Slovenia president, who is in the country for a 3-day state visit, is also expected to grace the Madaraka Day celebrations in Homa Bay as a chief guest. Giverson Maina, Legends Edition, State House, Nairobi.